Yo, what's up? So today I'm going to be showing you an infinite shard method. Now this is really OP and I highly recommend you do it because you never know, this might get nerfed in the future. So take advantage of this while you can. Also, yes, you can AFK this, which makes it even better. And I'm going to get into full details and everything you need to know about this. If you have a look in the bottom right, I do actually have 24,356 shards, which is a lot. I mean, you would struggle to find anyone in the game with that many. Definitely leave a like and subscribe. Every now and then, I do give away a game pass, so definitely make sure you subscribed for that. Now, let's get fully into this. So there is one downside to this method. Is you do need a really good item called the Phoenix Wings, which I have on my back. As you can see, they look absolutely beautiful. If you head over to the crafting, essentially, you need to go down here where it says Phoenix Wings. Yeah, you got to craft this. So you need 1 Flare Bloom, you need 2 Cinnabars, you need 2 Fire Opals. And I'm pretty sure you can get all of this inside of this Magma Furnace, which is right here. You can get all 3 of those items here. So try and dig here for a while, try and get that stuff, try and get this item because it's definitely worth it. Now let me head on back. So yeah. Basically, the reason you need this item specifically is because it gives you a negative capacity, which usually is a really bad thing. But in this scenario, it's actually very good. And it's the reason this method works. Which, by the way, it ranges between -80 to -40. Now, what you need to do is once you've got the Phoenix Wings, which as you can see, I've got them equipped. Basically, if you have a really good pan, you're going to need to switch it because as you can see, I've got 0 out of 154 capacity right there, which is not good. What we're aiming for is negative capacity with the pan. So what I highly recommend you do is go into your Prospector kit on your hotbar and then go over to pans all the way at the left and then go to like your weakest pan, which is, I'm pretty sure the rusty pan is like the beginner one. So just put on the rusty pan because this one has a really low capacity. And obviously, if you've got the Phoenix Wings and it's -40 capacity or whatever, it's going to take this pan to the minus or negative. So we have currently -51 on this pan, which obviously is usually terrible, right? Basically, what this means is you won't be able to mine any ores or dig up any ores, I mean. So if you're trying to get ores, definitely don't do this because you won't get any. This is literally just for shards. So head over to the water. And for some reason, the game, when it has a negative like this, the game still thinks you've got ores for some reason. And basically, you can still shake. So as you can see, I'm still shaking. Look, I think I just got a shard there. Yep, I did. But as you're doing this, you can basically just sit in the water and you can infinitely just replay this animation if you've got like a clicker. So get a clicker and just literally spam click. Like I got another shard right there. I got 2. And as you can imagine, if you're AFK doing this, you're going to come back to a lot of shards. Now, by the way, there's another thing I want to mention. This definitely helps as well. There's a game pass called 2x shards and you actually get double the shards. Well, it says 2x shards from quests and meteor showers. So, oh, maybe it doesn't give you 2x shards from shaking then. I don't know. It doesn't actually specifically say that. Oh, so maybe you don't need this then. I don't know. Because it only says meteors and quests. But I'd recommend getting this game pass anyway. It's really OP. Although if you are going to be buying Robux to get game passes, please do consider using star code VIEW, which is view. Press add. Thank you to anybody that uses my code. Much appreciated. Now, the thing is, there are a few extra things you can do as well, because obviously right now it's not ideal. Like if this was just it, where you were just getting 2 every now and then, it probably wouldn't be worth AFKing it for very long because, yeah, I mean, you'd still be farming shards. Like, as you can see, I got an extra 2 there. But plus 2, you know, it's not that great, I guess. But the most beautiful thing about this game, right, is when you're AFK doing this, there are things called meteors that spawn. So essentially, when a meteor spawns randomly, like let's say you AFK this overnight, for example, right? During the night of you AFK doing this, there's going to be tons of natural meteors that spawn. Now, meteors, you do earn way more. I've got to be honest, way more shards. So pretty much, yeah, normally you'll just earn +2, right? Obviously not that great. But then during meteor showers, which last about 20 minutes, by the way, so you'll earn a lot during those meteors. You can get like +6 and +8. It's actually crazy. You get like way more, way more during the meteors. So it's definitely worth it just to AFK just for those, to be honest. Now here, you know what? This is kind of a waste of Robux because I don't plan on using the full meteor, but I'm just going to show you this just to prove it to you. Oh, actually, I don't think I need to. I think I actually have footage of me at a meteor. Okay, so what you're watching right now is a very long clip. This clip is actually 10 hours long because I was AFK in this just to see how many shards I can get. Now, as you can see, look, right there. Well, oh, it keeps going on, but yeah. Okay, so right there, I have 12,600 shards. That's how much I had before. And now I've got like double that, by the way, just by AFK in this. So if I skip through this, I literally recorded like 10 hours of me just time-lapsing this. I can try and find a meteor in here, which, okay, there's one right there. Yeah, they're not, obviously meteors aren't the most common thing in the world, but they're also not that uncommon, if you know what I mean. You'll definitely have them out through the night. So, okay, so focus down here. So right there, I just got a +6 right there. And then a +2, and then a +8, as you can see. And then a +6. Like, look how many shards you're getting during a meteor. +8. Bro, a +8 again. Look at this. That is insane. During, yeah, meteors, look, +4. They give you way more. +6 again. Now, if you have a look here, by the way, look, if I go to the beginning of this clip, so I know it's kind of cut off the screen. I do apologize. But so down there in the beginning, I have 12,500. And then if I skip to the end, which I can't go all the way to the very end of this because I forget I'm recording and I go onto like my Discord and stuff. So I'm recording with display capture. That's why I've got like this timer. As you can see, look, this says 9 hours and 52 minutes, by the way. Now, near at the end there, look, I've got like 23,000. So, which is basically almost 24,000. So we pretty much doubled from the beginning, right? In like 10 hours. We doubled our shards. That is pretty crazy, if you ask me. It just goes to show how effective this method is. Now, I guess it kind of is RNG. Like, if you're going to go AFK for, you know, overnight, you know, depending on how many meteors you get spawned in naturally, depends on how many shards you'll get. Like, you could get extremely lucky by just having, like, infinite, like, meteors just spawn in back to back to back and just wake up to, like, 100k shards or something. That would be insane. But, yeah, I mean, very unlikely because I'm pretty sure the meteors, they spawn, like, once every hour or something, or once every 2 hours, something like that. I don't know. All right, let's just load back into the game. Here we go. Now, by the way, if you didn't know, I mean, the reason shards are so good is because you can buy stuff like this, which is called a luck totem. Now, as you can see, this costs 300 shards for 1 luck totem, which these are pretty good because they actually double your luck if you're standing in like the circle. Now, by doing this method, you know, shards are obviously easy to get now. So these won't be as hard to get. Same with the strength totem, which is a little bit cheaper, but it's still just as good. Like, double the strength basically means you can get items, you know, you can dig items and shake items like way quicker. So it's definitely worth combining the luck and the strength at the same time. And obviously this sell boost as well. Like, if you need money, this is a really good item because it actually increases your sell boost by 100%, which is absolutely insane. And it's 200 shards. So yeah. Having a lot of shards is definitely a good thing. And even over here with this alchemist, you can buy these potions. So look, it's 30 shards per greater luck potion, 20 shards for the greater capacity potion, the basic potion, strength, or no, basic luck potion and the basic capacity potion. So yeah, you definitely need shards for sure. Massively going to help you out. Like I said, I would take advantage of this before they potentially nerf this. You never know. They could actually nerf it soon. I mean, they probably will because let's be real, this is really OP. And I know a lot of people, like a lot of like pro players are like taking advantage of this. So they might be a little mad that I'm making a video about it. But I want to make this video for the people. You know what I'm saying? I want to let everybody know about this insanely OP method. So get the Phoenix wings as fast as possible. Get AFK in because this probably won't be around very long. All right. Like, I'm going to try and get like 50k shards or something by the time they patch it. But yeah. Appreciate you watching. Definitely make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. It really does help me out. Obviously, use star code VIEW. Let me know how many shards you've got, by the way, in the game. I'm genuinely curious. Let me know if you've got more than me. I currently have 24,362. So if you're beating me, then fair play. Hopefully, you have a really good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.